Attention, please.
This uploading is only for educational purpose.
No intention to infringe copyrights.
Learning English with Subtitles, GPITRAL.
Follow us.
Thank you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and a very warm welcome to Pointless, the quiz show where obvious answers mean nothing and obscure answers mean everything. Let's meet today's players. So first we welcome Graham and David. You're our first pair on the show today. How do you two know each other?
Graham's married to my sister, and we've known each other for 20 years.
20 years. Have you ever quizzed together before?
On a less formal basis than this, yes, a few pub quizzes.
This is a very formal basis.
Yeah.
Yes, nothing informal about this. Graham, what do you do?
I'm a civil servant.
Which department of the civil service?
UK border agency.
Oh.
Leave it there.
Leave it there. So what do you hope is going to come up this afternoon, David?
Well, sort of films and books, really. That's my main interest.
Films and books. Graham, how about you? What's your...
Anything apart from films and books.
Well, this is perfect. This is exactly right. OK, well, very best of luck. Great to have you on the show. Next, we welcome Matt and Andy. How do you two know each other?
Matt and I work together in IT sales, have done for about 4 years.
Indeed. Indeed. Where have you come from?
Portsmouth.
Matt, what are you hoping is going to come up this afternoon? What's your specialist area?
Literature and cricket.
Literature.
A combination of the two would be perfect.
Would be well, no, you don't want that. You want to spread it. Spread your knowledge, Matt. 2 rounds. Andy, what are your obsessions? I say obsessions, so you don't have to have obsessions, obviously. I'm not encouraging it.
Yeah,
but just...
can't talk about that now.
Yeah. Okay, well, it might come up. It might come up.
History. Very much into history.
Very much history. Any particular favourite period of history?
English medieval history, and in particular ancient Greek, Roman, little bit of Egyptian.
Does that mean you also have a bit of a handle on Latin and ancient Greek? No. I won't push it. OK, well, very best of luck to the pair of you. Great to have you here. Next, we welcome back David. Look, you're David P. today. You've got initials after your name since we last met.
Yeah, I've been upgraded.
You have?
Yeah.
David P. Because, of course, we have David H. here in the green on desk 1. David and James, you were on the show last time. Everyone gets 2 chances to reach the Pointless final. This is your second chance. Remind us how you did.
We went out in the second round, we had a geography question.
Skellig Michael, that's what it was. Skellig Michael. Mind you, for heaven's sake, it's a pretty good punt. You said it was on the Shetland Islands. Turns out it's in Ireland.
Yeah. If I ever come across Skellig Michael, I'll kick it.
You know what? I wouldn't if I were you. UNESCO would go mental. It's a heritage site, you know.
Yeah. I must remember that.
Yeah. David, what do you do in your spare time? What occupies you?
My main hobby is I play in a band.
What do you play?
I play the drums.
What's the name of your band?
We're called the Stags.
The Stags?
Yeah.
I mean, did you get the idea on some stag weekend when you were off your
I don't
places?
know. I was the band was already formed before I was invited to join. So
what happened to the old drummer?
I don't know.
He died.
Really? That'll be why they never mention him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's the curse of the Stag's drummer, isn't it?
yeah. God.
Have you
Yeah,
never
they've
heard
had
of that?
7 or 8 drummers now, haven't they? The Stags.
The legend of it is written up on Skellig Michael.
Fantastic. Well, very best of luck to you, James and David.
thank you.
And finally, we welcome back Paul and Alejandra. You were on the show last time. Remind us what happened.
We didn't do very well. We left after the first round. It was totally my fault.
Yes, you picked a Bill Murray film that didn't have Bill Murray in, I'm afraid.
Exactly.
That's right. Dear, oh dear. Richard, sorry, I was going to say, can I maybe be called Alejandro from now on?
Oh, so that'd be lovely.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Yeah.
Just you know, spice things up a bit. Alexander's a bit dull.
Yeah, Alejandro.
Alejandro.
Okay, that's what I can do.
Might be
And
all
you
that's
can call
been
me
missing.
Richard.
Say again?
Richard.
Richard.
Yeah.
Okay.
You like it?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Alejandro. Alejandro.
Good pronunciation.
Thank you very much. Paul, what would you like to come up?
World affairs, maybe, geography, something like that.
Well, you were fantastic last time. You only got a chance to give one answer, I'm afraid, but the only one you gave was pointless, so your record is unblemished.
Hopefully there's some more pointless answers in there.
I hope so very much. Anyway, very best of luck to you. It's great to have you back on the show. We'll find out more about all of you throughout the show. There's only one person left for me to introduce. He'd be the head boy at the School of Obscurity. He's my pointless friend. He's Richard. Headmaster. Headmaster is what you'd be.
Do you
not
think?
Head boy. Not head boy.
How are you, Alejandro? Are you okay?
Well, Richard, I'm fine. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad at all. We've got two returning pairs today. Again, neither of them got through to the head-to-head, but I think probably both quite strong pairs. I think tripped up, unfortunately, both pairs. Yeah, it should be very good. We do have a bit of geography, which a lot of people seem to have asked for.
Everyone asks for geography, then when it comes up, they run for the hills.
They do, actually. Everyone goes to geography, and when it comes up, they go, that's my worst subject. I think when people say geography, they sort of mean countries and capitals, don't they? Rather than Oxbow Lakes and relief maps.
Relief maps, the only thing I know.
You're going to love round two.
I've got a relief map of London.
Is that a map where they show all the public toilets?
Now, we put all our questions to 100 people before the show, but this is pointless, so we are after the obscure answers that they didn't get. Now, what everyone's trying to do, of course, is to find a pointless answer. That's an answer that none of our 100 people gave. And each time that happens, we will add £250 to the jackpot. Now, nobody won the jackpot last time, so we add another £1,000 to that. So today's jackpot starts off at £2,500. Right, let's play pointless. OK, in the first round, each of you must give me one answer, and you cannot confer with your partner. Whichever team has the highest score at the end of the round will be eliminated. OK, our first category this afternoon is religion. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many things found in a church as they could. Richard.
Yeah, all the correct answers in this round are going to be things you might typically find in a church building. That's areas, furniture, decorations, or items used for worship.
OK, thanks very much, Richard. Now then, Graham and David, you all drew lots before the show, and this afternoon you get to go first. In this round, we're going to give you a choice of 7 possible answers on the board in each pass. Your first set of 7 answers reads like this. Pews, transept, paschal candle, font, catapelta, chalice, tabernacle. Pews, transept, paschal candle, font, catapelta, chalice, tabernacle. Now, I can tell you that at least one of those answers is pointless, and at least one of those answers is incorrect. So try and avoid picking the incorrect ones, or you will score the maximum of 100 points. Now then, Graham, are you something we might occasionally find in a church?
No, not really. Not a particularly good round for me, this one.
Right, OK.
I think I'll go for transept.
OK, you can say transept. As always, you are hoping for a nice obscure answer that will score as few points as possible. What do you think the transept might be?
I don't know. It's sort of it rings a bell somewhere. I've heard of it somewhere, so I'm hoping it's in a church.
Well, let's see if it's right, and if it is, let's see how many people said transept. Very well done, Graham. That's a great answer. Transept scores you 1 point. Richard.
Yeah, well played, Graham. Very good start. The transept is the projecting arms of a cross-shaped church.
Thanks very much. Now then, Andy. Andy, how is this for you?
Not good.
Not a good category.
No.
As in, you have to guess completely, or?
If I went for one of the more obvious ones, it wouldn't be a guess. I'm hedging my bets on one of them, and I don't know if I'm brave enough to go for it. I will go for tabernacle.
You're going to go for tabernacle. OK, well, you're hoping to find something correct and obscure that we will find in a church. You're saying tabernacle. Let's see if that's right. And if it is, let's see how many people said tabernacle. It's right. Very well done. 3. The low scores continue. Tabernacle, Richard.
Yes, well done, Andy. A small cabinet or chest in which the consecrated hosts are kept.
Thank you very much. Now then, James. We are looking for things you might find in a church.
Well, Alexander, I wish I'd paid a bit more attention during church parade when I was in the Cubs.
I tell you what, there's at least one pointless answer still on that board.
I don't think I'm brave enough to go for it, so I'm going to go with chalice, which I think is the thing that you take communion out of, that contains the wine, I
Might
think.
very well be. Let's see. Let's hope it is, not a poisoned chalice. OK, let's see if that's right. And if it is, let's see how many people knew that answer. Chalice, James. 11. Not a bad score at all, but in the context, quite a high one. Richard.
Yeah, well done, James, and the first person to actually know what his word meant as well, which is good. Yeah, it's the cup used to hold the wine in communion en masse.
Thanks very much, Richard. Now then, Paul, we are looking for things you might find in a church, and why not see if you can't find a pointless answer? Again, keep your record clean.
OK, well, I did want to say transept, and I was also considering chalice and tabernacle. Pews will be quite high-scoring. I think font as well, probably. I think Pascal candle is correct. I think it might be something to do with Advent. Catapulta, I've never heard of. I think it's a low-scoring round, though, so I need to take a risk. I'll go for Pascal candle and hope it's not
Pascal candle. OK.
100.
You think it's something to do with Advent?
I think so, yes.
We'll find out. Let's see if it's right, and if it is, let's see how many people said Pascal candle. Very well done, Paul. That's right. There we are. Pointless answer.